Good night and welcome to Progress Report with the Guyanese Critic. Tonight we're going to look at a few serious issues affecting us as Guyanese citizens. We're going to look at the good, bad and the ugly. You can call me on 622-7740 and express your grievances and issues, any of his issues affecting you. Right? I first want to say condolences to Randa Lamb on the grave loss of her son. We're going to talk about that a little. Let me get my edge. She's got a 15-year-old son who committed suicide today. I've got a 16-year-old, an 18-year-old, 22-year-old, and I wouldn't wish anything to happen to them. Right? So, condolences to Randa Lamb. I'm gonna read the police report for you. What is suggested, transpired. Very, very sad affair. Again, condolences to you and the rest of your family, man. Right? So, today, the Office of the President announced that they will be bestowing 2 lawyers with senior counsel. And I think they're very much deserving of it. Those lawyers will be Timothy Jonas, executive member of a United Guyana, ANOG, and Anil Nandalal, who is Attorney General and executive PPP member. So those 2 gentlemen will be bestowed with the honor of senior counsel and very much deserving. The vehicle lock? You get a key? Thanks, son. Carry the laptops with that. So, that was a very sad affair. It's very sad, and it is worrying. I see an article to suggest, you know what worries? I know Randa Lamb. Randa Lamb is not a friend of mine. I can't even say associate. We've spoken about 3 or 4 times. And one time I get myself in a big problem trying to represent her and her family. She's an educator, teacher. And from what I know of her, a very disciplined individual. Lag the grill to son, yes, thank you. A very disciplined individual. I would want to think if Randa Lamb knew something was wrong with her kid, she would have done something about it. And that is the scare for me. Because I got a 16-year-old as a cool customer. I could only imagine. Randa Lamb's 15-year-old. Active and up and about the place. And, you know, you see your kid and everything is cool. But where do we go wrong? Where do we go wrong as parents? How do we deserve? Is anybody deserving of this? It's very sad. It's 15-year-old. 15-year-old has not seen life as yet. read the police report. You get an understanding of what exactly is said to have transpired. I don't know those of you. I don't know those of you who don't have family or don't know how you're affected, but I got three boys. I got three boys, and Sean is very sensitive. He's never recovered fully. I don't think he's recovered fully from his mom's and my divorce. When things like this happen, I become worried. I want to know if I'm doing the right things, if I'm doing enough. I think about a lot of things. Yeah. I have never experienced the loss of a loved one, but I can tell you I'm a very sensitive person. So let me tell you how serious I am about my kids. And Sean is washing the yard this morning, and he's using an electric pressure washer. We buy electric pressure washers. And I can't stop thinking, this is current, this water, how safe it is, and that's all that is on my mind. Yeah. The current he washing. And you know what I'm doing? I'm listening to hear. When the thing stop, I want to make anybody try peeping through the window, make sure they see me. I'm like that. Not every parent is like that, but I'm telling you how I am with my kids. So when I hear something wrong with somebody else's kid, you're thinking it's a model home. This is the ideal family. You understand? I just study them thing all the time. If they're there with their own current, why are they barefoot? And my son is 18 and 22. He's watching me. I think about them all the time. If they're okay, I don't want to lose them. And me, no problem, It's not to say I had a bad experience, but I'm just looking at them, and I always want them to be there. I want to die and leave them. So how do you deal with the loss of your 15-year-old kid? Now, this woman is an educator. She's a teacher. I could only imagine what she would have thought her son would have become, what she was educating him to become. Let me read the police report. Police are investigating an alleged suicide committed by 15-year-old male of Triumph, East Coast, Demerara, which occurred about 14:45 hours today. Investigation revealed that the deceased resided with his father, an enforcement officer at GRA, his mother, a teacher. His mother is a teacher, right? Not his mother and the teacher. His mother, a teacher. And two sisters and one brother. Today, about 6:30, the deceased father left home for work, leaving his licensed firearm, a pistol with a number of matching rounds, on a top on top of a built-in closet which is located in his bedroom on the lower flat. His wife left shortly after for work, leaving the babysitter alone with the deceased, his brother and sisters. According to one of the sisters, she was inside her room when her brother went into her room and gave her a book page with writing and went back into his room. As a result, she followed him and saw when he went into his haversack and took out a firearm and closed his bedroom door, and shortly after she heard a gunshot. She went downstairs and told the babysitter what she saw. The babysitter was at the time downstairs with the other brother. The matter was subsequently reported to the police, who visited the scene, processed same, and observed a suspected gunshot wound to the left side temple and an exit wound to the right side head. And the firearm was next to his hand. A spent shell and a warhead were also recovered. The body was examined by a doctor who visited the home and pronounced him dead. It was afterward escorted to the Lycan funeral parlor home, awaiting a postmortem. You go out in the morning, let me tell you about life and the delicacy of life. You go out in the morning and you don't wish this on your worst enemy. Don't worry with the political fights that we have. BP and see who and what. And things like this happen. You gotta think of how people will be affected. I can tell you, no mother can ever get over the loss of her 15-year-old son. So you can't say, I can't tell you how, I know how to tell you I'm sorry because I know how you feel. I can tell you, there is no mother that could ever get over the loss of her 15-year-old son. Not one who has committed suicide. That has you answering and asking yourself questions every day of your life. Where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? And you're always constantly watching the other kids that you have. There is so much that happens just after that transpires. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. You don't get over that. You don't wake up in the morning and say, oh, my son died. No, it doesn't work that way. You never get over it. I cannot begin to imagine how that mother feels right now. This is not about her. This is about the people out there who are overlooking kids that need your love and attention. Yeah. I'm not the best dad, but I try my best. It is better to try and fail than fail to try. You'd be left haunted for life. I can tell you from the little that I know of the Lamb, you don't get better moms than a woman like her. Mama goes out in the day. You know, you're going out, you're looking for it to take care of your children. Yeah. You want to make sure they're in good health. You want to make sure they have everything. To lose them, I don't know what I would do if I lose a kid. Hey big son, you home? You lock up, answer? Okay, son, Dodo. Love you, man. If you could look into yourself, the issues that you have, how you're affected, talk to your kids. Talk to your kids. You know, I read an article how the father didn't have no proper way to keep the gun. Where do you keep a gun? Is the gun a snake? Doesn't matter. You think the gun killed him? You think the gun killed the kid? There's some plan, oh, the father got a gun. He had no proper... Big Smith wrote an article saying the father had no proper place to keep the gun. Does that have anything to do with a 15-year-old boy in despair, doesn't want to live anymore? Father gunning and none to do that. You think it made it easier for him to take his life? It's easier than poison or something? The problem is, there are kids out there who are hurting inside. They're not telling you the issues. And we're out there thinking, going out there and get it and buy food and there's it. No, you got to talk to the kids. I try, you know, my second boy is very sensitive. And as I told you guys before, the divorce has had a negative effect on him. Michael too. Michael is now concentrating on his little boy. And he's a great dad. Michael has turned out to be an amazing dad. I'm so proud of him. But Sean, you know, we go out, on the weekends we go out together. You're hunting and all these kind of things together. I'm trying to do more with him. Because life itself and relationship is a work in progress. But you use these opportunities to look deep within yourself if there's any shortcomings, and look at your family and see if, you know, if anything unusual. Let's just work on that. Better ourselves and avoid the anguish of losing a loved one. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll talk about the land deals tomorrow. Kaichur News is going to have a full article. You can start reading it early in the morning. Whereas 30 acres of land turnover they will for 200 Ghana. Oh my god. While you are trying to get a house lot. You know what's just an acre? An acre is 3 yards. 3 rods. A rod is 12 feet. So it's 3 rods by 1200. It's 3 rods by 100 rods. So it's 36 feet by 1200 feet. There's an acre. Now imagine getting 30 acre. Alright, let me put it for you. Let me do square feet coverage, right? Now, let me do some multiplication here. Some calculation. 36 by 1200 equal 43,200 square feet, right? 43,000, let me say 43,000. Now, 180 by 50 by 80 is a regular house at 50 by 80 is how much? 4,000. 4,000 square feet is a regular house lot. Right? So let me do some numbers. 4,000 square feet. 4,000 square feet is a regular house lot. Now an acre is 1,200 by 36 equal 43,000. 43,200. So $4,000 could go into 43. Average 11 times. A little less than 11 times. Right? So you can get 11 house lot from 1 acre. Now this banner get 30 acre. 30 by 10 is how much? 30 acre for 200 Ghana. And then the PNC come and supporting the followers for going squat for land. Good night, Critic. I like to watch your program. We received money today from Kanji. So I'm glad everybody receiving the money. Now I got the guy who wants to explain what really happened. My name and reputation has suffered tremendously at the hands of Kaichur, News Guyana Times and Amna Ali. Oh Jesus Christ. Name and reputation has been dirty. And soon the entire globe. I warn you, your mouth is too big. That is what ruined your reputation. What's going on with this banner? James Bond put on the page. My name and reputation has suffered tremendously at the hands of Kaichur News, Guyana Times and Amna Ali. And I call him and I say, bye. What is this? You could explain it? How we gonna suffer you not tell people nothing? Critic, you guys bashed the lady too much this morning, bro. Which lady? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Which lady? Critic, I know it is hard to lose a son. So young, I know that Lamb family. My condolences to the family. Stay safe, brave, my brother. I admire and respect you because you are very knowledgeable on any topic. Hello, good night.
Good night, Mr. Critics. I would like to thank the government for the 25,000 kanji Barbies collect they want today.
Roger, brother. What you plan to do with that money?
Check the thing. I think
by 25 rad. Should be an acre.
12 rad by 25 rad is 3 rad by 12. 12 by 25 is almost the same thing we end up to hold on. 12. One Friday 4. Man, you confusing me, buddy. Yeah, so you mix me up. So that just makes me pass up. Good night, dear. You're doing such a great job with your kids. I wish I could have done better. I listen to the way you speak to them, and I smile when you keep checking on them on your life. That's how am I with my boys. Keep up the good work. May discuss them too. You must see that part. But I just, it is only fair, to always show love to your kids, you know. They want to be loved. They want to be taken care of. Let me do something. What you're saying, somebody's saying, you hear me say $200, 36 by 1200 is 1 acre. 36 by 1200 is 1 acre. Okay, Theodore, thanks, buddy. This look like you got your head on right. 1 acre is 3, 4, man, what really I got me pa man? I done so far to 3,000. Yeah, got me like me a little kindergarten kid. 3 rad by 100. For 3,005. Yeah, for 3,000. Yeah, I got me like me gotta go back and do ABC. So imagine how much house lot you could get. Right? And then man sell out of and here what James Bond said, his reputation has been damaged. Your repertoire? Eh? You got land deals. This $200. 2 of them are some of them from Grove and so. They land from Nissil and Ghana and give a Chinese man for $100 for 15 acres. $200 for 30 acre land. So with PNC they had all them land this all the time for give them poor people will know I go squat. Do you know that the PNC ain't getting nobody no land? They open no new house land. And that is the PPP now is gonna come back and give all the PNC people house land. How the PNC exist, mate? Hey man, I want to take it early, man. I want to take it early. Okay. I want to take it early, man. 1 acre equal, yeah, 4,300 square foot, massive, right? Mr. Critic, I was a single mom living in New York and raised 3 great kids. It wasn't easy. I had to do 2 jobs, and I must tell you, my hard work paid off. You're a super mom. Anyway, good night to you and the family. Stay strong. Sir, we are parents want what's best for our kids. Keep up the good work. I'm overprotective of my children too. That's what parents do. Overprotective. Listen to me. The other day, right? We gonna transfer my smoke up a little bit and smell up. You believe this joke is there, but I got psychotic. Yeah, what's this? But you know, I just smell a little smoke, right? I buy 2 of this size, and 1 bigger one. You understand? Nami? I don't make joke. I'm watching everything, checking everything. I know waking up. Yeah, and checking them children, see if they're breathing like nighttime, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Checking. I said, not me. If you take too long, if you just a half an hour for go for something and come back, and you take too long, it's called and say, well, I'm there. Where there? You understand? If you call you and you phone cut off, they gone into fits and start looking all over the place. I never get no major problem. I just want to live a long and happy life. Expiry date? No, man. This is brand new thing. This is brand new. This ain't got no expiry date. Well, this got 2023. That was chopping this with me thing. Watch, hey. This brand new thing I've been a buy for the safety place itself. And every every year them come service. Watch. You see, mark till up to 2023. Me not make joke. I mean, don't tell people come and train everybody how to use fire extinguisher. Yes, sir. Plus, people have to buy some more. Every bedroom was second one. And somebody send a box some every time. Every room got the thing, what is holla? Fire alarm, you call it? Smoke detector. Yeah, not me. Them things freak me out. I just smell smoke. the transformer had a little loose wire and the thing run. Me buy 3 fire extinguishers. Just because I smell smoke. Me want to see fire, you know. Me not make joke. Some Guyanese, like, everything is joke for them. You understand? Not me. You can't get some Guyanese with a business. You can't go in a Guyanese business and see fire extinguisher. Plus tomorrow I'm going to buy sand bucket for putting in the yard. You understand? And a fire pint and so. I buy a big fire extinguisher there in the yard. You understand? Nami, you can go buy rich people, they got Lexus, they got Ark, and they got Dog, and then they got fire extinguisher, whole house burn down. You see, car come out to say, yeah, they $80 million thing burn down, and they had 1 fire extinguisher. You have heard anything like that? Me say, me, not me. I just said, I said, I'm a wash. Them switch we using, right now we using some switches for torn and the pressure washing and all of them. Everything is what. You know my favorite one of them switch? One switch alone is $10,000. You understand? One switch. Me not make joke. Me not want to see. You got all body business. You got business was dealing with fire. And they ain't got fire extinguisher. Me not deal no fire here. Me not deal no fire. Watch me stove fittings, watch me stove fittings day. Just me day, watch me stove fittings day. Me not brand new. Yeah, Chinese food is kick piss in this house. Junk food, say you there, yeah. Yeah. Me ain't got nothing with fire around here. Me got 3 fire extinguishers. No, but y'all is taking everything I make joke. Now me is just thinking me. Me you know, but I very freaky but I stay in just me way. I stay in just me way. Yes, sir. Plus you got thing. People got gardeners in the house catch fire. They even got gardeners in the house to think water. They ain't got a little water for throw. Well, what am I going to do? Me ain't got nobody. Somebody said junk food is not healthy. What am I going to do? Eat grass? You want me look like cow? Me got to eat what me get. When I set up the stove, I'm going to start cook. Don't worry. One of these good days. Watch me get the thing. The man bring the stove, fit in the hose and everything there. The stove there right there. The stove brand new. The stove must be thinking, this people had not got stove for cook. So, I'm glad for them boys, Timothy Jonas and Anil Nandalal. Very much deserving. I don't think nobody could come and question that. If a dotish liar like Basil Williams could make senior counsel, all of them stupid liar make senior counsel for PNC. These man is too genius. When it comes to liar, you don't come better than them. Yes, sir. Yeah, boy, talk to me. Talk to me.
You interview your boy James Bond?
No, I interview.
Hey, that man bad.
That man interested, no, he don't got the money. Huh? No, but the truth is, he didn't do anything illegal. It's just that he's a real big hypocrite. For come and talking, the fighting up and trying to rig the election and all that thing, and know that he had get a set of land and get a set of thing for himself. When you check it,
You don't think he sucked gold up on Annie? Sucked the juice of his ship.
I'm in the mood for them shipping us there tonight. I'm in the mood for that. Well, right now I wish if I can eat Guyanese fried rice.
Pretty good night. Let Mr. Mingo check that for you. Check the acres. How many acres of land?
They use Nigeria's calculator square feet. Good night, Critic. What happened to them house that people pay for since last year December? When will they get refund? You can get 8.5 house lots in an acre of land. 50 by 100. Thanks, Timothy. Theodore, thank you. Yeah. So you get 8 house lots by 30. We say 8 house lots. 8 by 30. All of that for 200 Ghana. You making joke? And we'll be selling that Chinese man. Chinese man got more rate in this country than Guyanese. And then got people going on 3 fall now and killing them and anything. This country is a real freak show. Tomorrow morning I want to talk about what else we got on the agenda here. Tomorrow morning I want to talk about it, man. When I study the kid, the 15-year-old kid, I just don't sit and watch TV with me son, man. And cap some lash in the ass just something. Because I tell you, he don't want to go nowhere, he don't want to go and do not need up on stubbornness. Whole day he up on the phone, I don't know this is retarded people he dealing with. You understand? Who I telling you we go out. Sean, he anywhere he going, he willing to go out. This little one here, he there on the phone, I don't know what he and them freaks is doing all day. So the thing, the Linden man, let me call it Linden man and get this thing started. The man in Linden never get himself in the problem for the 25,000. He says it's a mix up, so we gotta bring clarity for you. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, good night.
Good night, gang. Here to check. They will be reopening school, right? At this point of time, they're preparing to open school for the grade 10 and 11 students, right? Anyhow, the students that will be attending secondary school will take public transportation on a daily basis. However, it is not safe to take public transportation due to COVID-19. Because the students will be getting in contact with other people in the public transportation. They could be getting infected.
Your mother does go to work? Your father does go to work?
What?
Is your mother and your father going to work?
No,
Everybody they're home.
Yeah.
Do you think that is the case with all the households?
No. Yeah, well, most everyday kids travel from back and forth to go to school.
No, but
Let's take by
even when you're home, there's a case whereas there's a lot of people you got who gone on the road coming in.
Yeah, but directly we are, adhere to the COVID-19 guidelines, We're not getting close to anybody. We come back, we wash our hands, we sanitize our hands, we take off our masks, we change our masks, we do this, do that. But the public transportation are not sanitized, It is not sanitized.
I'm trying to get an interview with the minister and look at the logic behind reopening for grade 11 and 10.
Yeah, because I see they held a meeting earlier in the day about the reopening of school. And
I'll try to get an interview with the minister of...
Because I know the public had a transportation, the bus. I don't know what happened to that.
I'll get a meeting with the minister of education and we can talk about it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Welcome, son. Tonight I took out a picture with some kids and the parent was ecstatic. And these cool kids, they are so cool. Damn picture I took of the kids. James Bond, my Amner says now he is and he's now an executive member. Throw you under the bus by this isn't easy. The struggle is real. Hello, good night.
Good night, my brother. How you doing, man?
Talk to me.
I'm heard from you a while, man. Why I tell you we don't region 10, I listened to you last night when you hinted to them, Mr. President, when you're going to region 10. And I started laughing, because you know why I laughing, critics?
Talk to me.
I saying, one is what I'm wondering is why you're saying no. We can't use a man guy thing.
Hey, he coming soon. He come.
Yeah.
Hey, he going region 10
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, I'm going to region 10.
Not me, the president.
Come in.
He going to region 10 soon, yeah. Today the agriculture minister went to Buxton and a lot of different communities. Everybody's on track. We just gotta make sure they're looking out for everybody.
Alright. I guess some little hint for you though. You got something what happened here where you really despair the people them they come at them very displeased about. Yeah, sad.
Must message me.
Yes, I can do that. Yeah, good chat.
Roger, brother. Good night, brother. Can you please find out if we're gonna lift the ban on Gilbarker? No. No banning left on Gilbarker. The president just tacked the pump here, but it's not banning. Good night, Mr. Critic. I'm not a mother, but it hurts my heart when I hear these tragic stories. It's damn crazy. It's crazy. Critic, do not let the guy confuse people with the same grade 10 and 11 kids that are all over the place, liming and traveling, and besides they are so pre-adult. Should be able to take care of themselves. I agree with that. I'm just in any mood for talk about things tonight, man. Damn kid, boy. Damn kid. What these punkers? What these little kids? Oh God, this is sweet. Your mother telling she. And the little, he is so, I took out a picture with them. Look at these little punkas. They are so super cool. You just gotta love and take care of your kids. Look at these punkas. I got a picture of them tonight. We gotta do our best to take care of our kids. I'll talk about the other things in the morning, man. We call it tonight. We call it tonight, but I need a break. How this style look? I need a break. I'm gonna watch a movie or something and unwind. This is too much. This is too much. But something's wrong with our society because at 15 years, still I'm married the day think about killing myself. You know, just get that. I'm like, something tripped me. And I was like, shit, I ain't never this thing anymore. But you know, as a child growing up, how do you think about taking your own life? You're just so taken up and playing in mud and our generation has changed a lot. I love you guys. Take care.